Hello Virgo and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Virgo. Let's see what we have for you for the week ahead. What does Virgo need to hear? Thank you. Let's pull your first oracle message. So Virgo, we have transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. So this is the Phoenix energy. The Phoenix rises from the ashes of the old. It's deep, profound transformation and rebirth, the energy here. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's easy. But something beautiful is rising up, renewed, a rebirth. So this is about shedding an old skin, letting go of what you need to let go of in order to embrace transformation and change. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Virgos? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Let's pull an Archangel Michael message for you. Okay. We have number 22, open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. Oh. All right, Virgo, let's see what we have. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you. What does Virgo need to know? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Weekly tarot reading for our lovely Virgos. Overarching energy first, as we always do. What does Virgo need to know? Pull a tarot card for you to start the reading. All right, Virgo, we have the Page of Wands. So, Virgo, we have the Three of Swords. The Hermit, always like your major arcana coming out in your reading. This is your card. In the major arcana, the card of Virgo. We have the Ten of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. The Seven of Wands. And we have the Chariot. So, Virgo, we have the Page of Wands. This is very powerful in terms of embracing a new beginning, opening up to a new exciting path full of possibility and potential with the Page of Wands, I should say. But it links with the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change. It's quite a fresh energy as well. It's a sense of I'm willing to do this, I'm willing to go on this. I see growth in this particular avenue and I'm willing to move in this direction here. So this is what I see for you here, Virgo. You know, the Seven of Pentacles here with the Three of Swords. I feel this is more, it feels more to do with what you've been carrying rather than your current circumstances here. I think that you're certainly with, it feels like someone tangible here, somebody who you're in a relationship here that can really be your everything. But it feels like there has been something that has been blocking you or influencing you in some way. You know, It's like the third thing in the relationship. The energy here, Virgo, is you're at that point where you're taking stock and evaluating, is this my long-term person? And it might well be that you're reaching some deciding point here in terms of where a relationship goes. But I feel that you have been carrying a load, and it feels like from the past, where you were deeply wounded and deeply hurt. It could be a breakup, a betrayal of some kind. And it might also be here that you have been, I want to say, could I have done something differently? Or, I mean, we can torture ourselves with that kind of energy of, is there something else that I could have done in the past? Or you might have been blamed by the other person, even though it might not necessarily have been the actions that brought about. You might have not been the one that caused actions. You might have been blamed, and you might have been carrying that criticism and that self-blame and that self-critical behavior with you. So I feel that there is a relationship that you are in. But the Hermit and the Ten of Wands is, it's time. It is time to let yourself truly heal and let go of what you've been carrying, because this relationship is important to me, and it's time to move forward and leave the past behind me. And this new fresh energy comes in. Absolutely beautiful. Full of possibility and wonder of what could be as we align with the kind of new adventure, new path that we're about to embark on. So this is about overcoming our own resistances, our own narrative, and maybe what you've been carrying, saying it's time in order to defend and protect somebody who you're with right now in a relationship that likely is your everything. The Ten of Cups is when we can move to long-term committed relationships, marriage, happy home, happy family. It's called the Happy Ever After card. But that journey hasn't necessarily been easy. To get to this point, you might have gone through some kind of journey here or experience here, which I do feel that you have. But we know what true happiness is when we have it. And that's the fundamental thing it's about stepping up and realizing that you're at a point in a relationship here where you might be moving things to the next level in terms of a relationship, marriage, having children, moving in together, adoption. But it means taking the reins and moving forward and leaving behind you what you need to leave behind you. That is the real victory here, because you're giving yourself permission to let go of what you've been carrying. And this is what I'm seeing for you here. It feels like more of a third thing that has been influencing your current relationship, and it's pain from the past. And that's what the Phoenix does. The Phoenix allows itself to shed an old skin in order to embrace renewal and rebirth, and to embrace a new way of living, lighter, seeing potential and possibility, this fun and creative kind of energy, coming in with the Page of Wands of what could be, and willing to go on that new path and that new journey. And it feels like taking things deeper in a relationship or a commitment, because it's time. I feel that we can learn, we can learn from the past. We can learn from past experiences, whether you blamed yourself or were blamed or were self-critical in some way here, Virgo. But this is allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to let that go, because there's real happiness available. Okay, what do we have for Virgo? It's defending and protecting what's important. And stepping up in your current circumstances. It feels like overcoming fears, doubts, insecurities, past experiences having a hold is what I'm seeing for you. We have, I choose to be kind to myself. I choose to be kind and love myself unconditionally. Perfect for the reading. So that's your affirmation for the week. I choose to be kind and love myself unconditionally. All right, Virgo, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Virgos? Thank you for your Spirit Animal Oracle message. Love that. Mastery, you are. You are mastering what you have been carrying and having the opportunity to let it go. So we have eagle mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soul. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. I mean, it's a strong sign that eagle in a reading. It could be a powerful symbol for you this week. I don't say that about all spirit animal oracle signs, but the eagle is a particular symbol of God, spirit, the universe, and being watched over, but also full clarity of what's ahead, of how to move forward ahead. You know, this is the energy here. Virgo, that's what I have for you, free will, as your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you next time.